This is just one of the ways the Syrian uprising is manifesting itself in Lebanon, along a Sunni Alawite sectarian front line in the northern city of Tripoli, with the Lebanese army trying to pound both sides into submission. Some residents choose to move to safer ground. Others hang around nervously in doorways, now living on the lower floors. We spent Eid under gunfire. We had to eat in the stairway, this woman says, referring to the holiday at the end of the holy month of Ramadan. Many admit they often don't know how the fighting starts or how it ends. But what they do know is that events in Syria are aggravating long-standing tensions between these communities. There have been numerous holes smashed into the walls between buildings here, just like this one. But this is not a recent development. These neighborhoods have been preparing themselves for battle for years now. Some shops are open, not for business, but for safe passage. We're in the Sunni Bab al-Tibbani neighborhood, separated from the Alawite area in the hills, Jabal Muhsin. Dividing the two is the appropriately named Syria Street. This is as close to the front line as we can get. People are having to dart across this one road because right around the corner is Syria Street, and that is where these clashes are being concentrated. It's not the first time these two sides have clashed, each time sparked by different events. In this case, both agreed that it was children playing with BB guns, a scenario that somehow escalated into this. Both blame each other. And this time residents fear it's going to last. This woman says a shell just slammed into their bedroom right on the front line. They're going to hunker down with relatives nearby. No one was hurt, but it was clearly time to go. These makeshift, very crude routes are also how families are evacuating. The Bab al-Tibbani gunmen say they are hardly firing back. The other side claims they are showing restraint as well. With gunfire echoing through the narrow streets, it's hard to determine where it's coming from. They're telling us to be careful of the opening right there as we move up towards one of the fighting positions. The Sunni gunman says the Alawites are well armed, funded by the Syrian regime. On this side of the battleground, it's clear where loyalties lie. The Syrian opposition flag is painted on a storefront. A poster on the wall of 4 people from the area killed in clashes since the Syrian uprising began. Amidst fears that yet another generation will grow up to the sounds and brutal lessons of war. Arwa Damon, CNN, Tripoli, Lebanon.